Hey guys, today we're going to have a wild time with our friends across the pond in our episode of Gambit What If. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I'm your boy Juan G here with
Kika T.
And back again for the fourth time, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
As a pair, yeah.
Yeah, as a pair.
I think Addie. No, you might be even now. I think it's a total of 5 because they each did their own.
Right, but unfortunately, Regs is a lost episode.
They don't
because yeah, I know, but I don't mind saying it. We had some technical issues on one episode with Regs, so that's a lost episode, and I feel
I'm giving
so
you
bad.
5 points, okay?
Yeah,
This guy,
no, that counts. It technically still counts. It's just the public doesn't see it.
I like KK. It was just he went full Wizard of Oz and take no, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Like he just don't let everybody know that we fucked up.
Exactly. Well, like I said, back again, the wonderful film addicts. What's up, guys? Welcome back.
What's happening? I'm in the future.
How you guys doing? Yeah, right. I love it.
It was purple. So
you were just talking about that you were trying to go see Tron one night, and you came across Tracker. Yeah, that looks like a Tron apartment.
It does. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
full Tron. But I just thought the purple was on brand for Gambit.
Yes, very nice, very nicely done. Addie, what's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing good. I slept, so that's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Well,
That's
all
always
right. That's a win.
You know what your background reminds me of? Have you guys seen the movie Nerve
No.
Yeah.
with Dave Franco, Emma Roberts?
Yep.
No, I don't think so.
It does look very much
cool.
like that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it gives me. It's like this thriller movie. They like have to do some like there's like a pot of money they're trying to win, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And they have to do these,
it might be
extreme
future
stunts
set
and
as well.
film
I'm not sure. Yeah.
It is future set for sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we have the boys from Film Addicts back on today's episode because we have as Kika said, we have a fun idea that it actually sparked from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, where we got Channing Tatum's Gambit finally, and that sparked a conversation between us in our chat. Where we're like, well, first you started it off saying that Gambit won't work in a solo movie.
Correct.
To which I disagreed, and I said, yeah. Basically, yeah.
High pitch and everything like that.
Yeah. I said it can work if it's done correctly. And now it doesn't. And the point I was really trying to make was that it'll come out and it doesn't have to be a big blockbuster like, Iron Man or Captain America or, Spider-Man movie, but it can be one of the lower level movies. It could be one of the, not big box office openers, but one that just does okay in the theaters, you know what I mean? And then as the conversation went on, we brought up the fact that, now that Disney Plus is doing special features, it can work great as a special feature.
Yeah, I was thinking
that's
that
what
too,
I was saying.
like the way they did with Werewolf by Night.
Exactly. I think, Addie, it's part of your pitch, right? That it doesn't necessarily have to be just a Gambit movie, but have a portion of that movie talk about Gambit or set his story, right?
I took some creative liberties with his backstory, but
Okay.
my pitch is that my pitch is set in as if it's a special presentation.
Awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do today?
Me too.
Okay, so what we're gonna do today is each of us is gonna present a Gambit pitch, and Regs is going to act as the production company that we are pitching to.
So Marvel,
Right.
or Disney,
Basically, yeah. So Regs will be our Kevin Feige for today.
Yes. Look at all my money.
Yeah.
Look at all my fat stacks.
All right.
Pitch to me, you bitches.
Yeah. I like the dirty talk. All right. So who would like to go first?
Well, before we do that, I got some questions.
Oh, yes. All right. So let's do those questions. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So first one.
No. Whales.
just-
tuna fish. I'm just throwing out
Tuna fish.
some possible answers
Okay.
there.
Just wild answers. Okay.
I thought,
That's the name
I thought
of the
you got
show
a different set
that
of
you're
questions, and
watching,
now I'm confused.
Yeah. He just sent
Nice tuna
different, like
fish
5
one.
different questions to each, to everybody.
All right,
Love it.
sorry, Kiko, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. What's new that you guys are watching and you recommend? So give me a show and a movie that's new to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be new, like newly released or newly in the theaters or newly, streaming. It can just be something you stumbled across and now you really like it.
Okay.
Regs, you just talked about one in your last episode, and I actually I commented about that because the show that you were talking about, I actually met the actor. at
The
SC2.
Tracker.
Yes,
Yeah.
I met Justin Hartley. He's a fucking nice guy. He's awesome.
Yeah, he seems lovely. Seems really lovely. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good
he's
show.
a really nice guy.
The other thing I'm fucking balls deep in at the moment,
Nice.
it dropped a couple of days ago and I'm already up to the last episode, is Cross. The
Cross?
Amazon series based on the Alex Cross series of books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
and
I
it's,
saw the
Eldest
the
Hodge
thumbnail on that.
is
Okay.
playing
Okay.
Alex Cross, and it's fucking good, man. It's really, really good. Yeah, I dig it a
Nice.
lot.
That's my watch list right now.
Nice.
It's
all
very
right,
90s.
Addy, what,
It's kind of it's I don't have much familiarity with the Morgan Freeman movies they made. Along Came a Spider and the other
Okay.
one, but Kiss the Girls. But he was just like a old kind of craggly detective. In this, he's quite young. He's got a young family.
Okay.
He's fiery. A lot of it's about the Black Lives Matter movement and sort of
Okay.
defund the police. And he's an
Yeah.
African American who's in the police, so it's like contentious and
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really well made. But it's fucking sexy, and there's real proper violence and proper
Nice.
behavior that would go on inside a police precinct and all that shit. So yeah, it's really got me.
Yeah, it looks really
Cool.
good.
Cool.
Check
All right,
it out.
Addy, you what show is new to you that you're watching?
Oh, I gotta go with Arcane. Arcane season 2.
Yes, you just messaged us the other day, right? Asking if we were watching it.
Yes, because like you guys gotta watch it, man. It's the best thing
Yeah.
that
What
Netflix
was it?
has.
Arcane.
Arcane. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it streaming on?
Netflix.
It's Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's an animated series. And I've seen the trailer and it looks good.
It's
I just
outstanding,
haven't
yeah.
gotten around to watching it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That girl that we follow, she just did a bunch of cosplays of the characters, right?
Yeah.
What's the damn girl? What's her name?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Sorry.
I follow a lot of
The redhead
cosplayers,
girl.
man.
Yeah.
The redhead chick. She meets with everybody all the time. But you
Yeah.
post her all the time. Addy, you do.
Miss someone or other, and yeah, she's
I,
like a model.
is
and
she
did
the one who
pit
usually
fighting
does
one.
the rogue cosplays?
Not that. She does Rogue. She does like Velma. That's her most recent one. I can't remember the hell her name is.
It was
Anyway.
Pit Fighter Vi.
Oh, is that her?
It's a big tall lady.
Oh, okay.
You'd
Is
know
that-
her if you
no,
saw
the
her. Eddie.
redhead.
Yeah, but she's a big tall woman.
Oh,
Is she tall?
Damn, I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't
It's hard to
remember
tell
now.
in the pictures. Yeah, I can't exactly recall what the person is because like
She's
you said,
dating an Asian guy.
that doesn't narrow it down.
This is part of the questions, is it? We've got to pick this woman.
Yeah, I
Who
think
was
so.
the COD
I think
player
he's
who
adding an
dates
extra.
an Asian and is
Find
also
her.
rogue?
I need to know. No, I'm kidding.
But all right, what
Which
about a movie?
celebrity dated an Asian?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. So, what about a movie? Any movie? What's the most recent movie that you've seen that's new to you?
Probably the one that really struck me was the one which we've got an episode coming out on, which is the Wild Robot.
Nice.
So I love that.
So
movie.
he's seen it.
Amazing.
You guys have seen. I've heard you say that you've seen it and that you guys were going to cover it on your last. I think one of your last episodes. I have not been able to see it yet, and my daughter wanted to see it, but we told her if you go see this movie, prepare yourself because you're going to cry. And she
Yeah.
goes, "Okay, then I don't want to see it." And I'm
Aw.
like, "All right, then we'll wait for it to stream and we'll watch it." But yeah.
It's
she
it's
does-
exceptional. Like it's such an it's
Yeah,
my movie
that's
of the
what I'm
year
hearing.
so
That
far.
it's Yeah, it's. I'm hearing that it's like the best animated film
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
it.
definitely my favorite since Monsters Inc.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it pulls on every heartstring.
Yeah.
You can think
It
of.
looked amazing. Like from the theatrical trailer, it looked amazing.
Yeah.
And Lupita sounded like she did an amazing job.
Yeah.
I know that
Slays.
she tried or she studied the voice of Siri to get that tone down for this role.
Nah, she's not as fucking just.
No. She didn't
like-
try to mimic Siri. She tried to just like learn her her speech tone or the way she.
Yeah, but she doesn't sound disappointed in you the way that Siri does. You know what I mean? Like Siri always sounds like she's like, "Oh, you need me again? Well, I'm fucking having a
Right,
bath.
yeah.
I can't help you out right now." And then she goes in a huff, and you don't hear from her for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you say, "Hey Siri," and she's like, "Oh, I'm back."
Yeah.
I don't trust her.
Like, what
I
is
don't
it
trust
now? Yeah. That's hilarious. Addie, is that the same movie or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Water Robot too.
Nice.
We've got an
All right,
episode about that
sweet.
coming out this week.
All right, yeah, I look forward
I
to it.
can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'd love to do an episode on that.
Like I said, if I'm able to see it, then
Let's
sure.
do an episode on like what movies made you cry the hardest. That'd be a fun episode.
Oh,
We just be crying the whole
I'm
episode.
not
Yeah.
getting into that. I cry in every movie.
Lots. Yeah.
yeah, I know. I was just gonna say.
Well, I said the
Addie's
hardest,
gonna be
so-
like, how long do we have? Because his list is gonna be like Santa's list.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
To be honest, does the Flash count? Because I was hate crying in that one.
Oh yeah,
That was more a disappointing cry, not a sad cry. But yeah,
that was very disappointing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was hate beating
talk about
off in during the Flash, and they told me to leave the cinema.
Were you just like masturbating?
yeah,
I was
exactly.
masturbating, yeah, but instead of with
Oh
hot
my
gloves,
God.
I just had on like red
Red
gloves
gloves?
like the Flash.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love it.
Just
Sparks
Pull.
flying off of
just
it.
pull it.
too.
Oh yeah, mate, I was doing it at super speed. Don't worry about it. Like one of those things they
Awesome.
take the nuts off a race car with it. Bzz, 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 bzz. It was like that.
Nice.
How did we get
Yeah, I
there? What
wasn't
the
ready
fuck?
for that. I was not ready for that image, but okay,
I
cool.
mean,
That's-
Regs, we've
There you
we've
go.
learned
We
to get
always
used
get
to
there
this.
with
Yeah,
you.
we've
I
learned
know.
we've
That's
learned to
something
just
wrong
roll with it by now.
I love it. What about you? What are you watching?
My show that I actually just had. Oh yes. Are you guys familiar with NCIS?
Yes. Which fucking
So
one?
they just came out with. Yeah, I know. That's why I was gonna say they just came out with NCIS Origins, which is about when what's the main character's name?
Mark Harmon.
Yeah, when
Who's the
his
actor?
character first joins NIS or whatever it was called before. So it's about that. So it's about when he first joins, and the actor that's portraying him as a younger him is doing a fucking phenomenal job.
Awesome.
Because he's got his mannerisms down, and like some of the words that he says with like the accent, he's got them down.
Excellent.
Like this guy did his homework. Yeah,
Love it.
It's really good. You guys got to check it. If you're a fan of NCIS, I recommend it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the guy's got 111 seasons of that show to watch to get the
Yeah.
guys, vibe
Exactly.
down.
Yeah.
So,
He has plenty to study for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of source material.
Yep.
All right, what about movie?
Movie. Well, the newest one is which I know these guys are probably going to be like disappointed in me, but Venom: The Last Dance
Okay.
was the last
Venom!
my latest movie.
Dun,
See,
dun,
see, look,
Venom.
look, see,
Dun,
I
dun,
fucking knew it. Look at Addie's just look of disappointment in me, dude. Like I understand. I was listening to you guys, and I understand your guys' points about the movie.
I haven't seen it.
No. Your
Hesitance
your
to go and
feedback
see it.
about 'em.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, your hesitance. Yeah, I 100% understand it. However, I really enjoyed this last one. I will agree with you guys that Venom Carnage was straight ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
garbage. Hot
It was.
garbage.
It, They fucked that shit up horribly. But this one, they knocked it out of the fucking park. I would say it's actually better than the first one to me.
Yeah.
The story is way better. No. I promise you, it's got story. It's got heart.
Wait, Addie, you haven't seen it either?
I have.
No, he's seen it, yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have?
he's
Oh,
seen it, but I'm talking about like for me anyway.
Oh.
It had story, it had heart, it had good action, it had comedy. You know what I mean? And then with that climax scene with all the symbiotes, that shit was fucking. I was a kid in the candy store. That shit was awesome.
Well, hey man, if you liked it, that's beautiful. That's a wonderful thing.
And that's what I'm saying. But me enjoying the film, I can still understand why other people don't like the movie.
Yeah.
I can get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not like, what? You're crazy. But no, I mean, but Addie, what is it specifically? Is it just that it's just all craziness?
I had one thing going in, and that's what disappointed me. Morbius didn't show up.
Yeah, no more.
Morbius.
Not a single morb to be had.
That's what it was.
Yes.
That's what did it for you.
Yes, because I love Morbius. Morbius is
Morbius
like
rules.
Morbius is like Iron Man, but if it was better.
Hang on a minute. I'm good. That's
wow.
That's too far. You've gone too far now,
those
sir.
Are some fighting words,
otherwise
sir.
we're gonna break up.
Those are some fighting words, sir.
That's crazy, bro.
I do get that. But you know what I mean? Like with the Venom movies, it's kind of like saying, especially it's better than the first one, or whatever. The first one's not great, and I feel like it's saying, oh, which time did I like more getting my ass whooped? Like which beating did I enjoy more? Like, well, the first one because it was lighter,
Yeah, true. Like, I will agree. The first one wasn't amazing. It was a solid movie, But like I said, if I had to rank these, the last one I would rank the high. I would say is the best one.
Yeah, 3, 1, 2.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That would be my same one. Actually. My wife and I went to go see it with you guys, right?
Oh yeah, we all went together.
We all went, and then
cute.
We liked it, and we asked our kids. I'm like, "Hey, do you guys want to go see it?" And they're like, "Yeah." So then we took the kids yesterday to go see it with my mother-in-law, and they enjoyed it.
That's
but
beautiful.
They were kids, so
if you dug it, though, you dug it. I was literally just like doing this then and looking at the screen behind me, but there is no screen behind me. That doesn't exist. Strange up.
You got psyched out by your
I
own
did. I was
background?
like, oh, what's going on back there? Oh no, the screens are in front of me, and that's not my room. Anyway, let's keep going, shall we? It's in this tea.
A little bit of Inception just happened.
All right. So my movie that I just seen, my most recent movie is Heretic.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen it?
No.
Oh my god, it was killer. It was dope. Not
Hugh
scary.
Grant, right?
Yeah. Not scary, but it's super suspenseful.
Mm-hmm.
And really fucks with your mind. Like,
wow.
The way he approaches just talking about, like, Christianity and talking about, just being a Catholic or being Jewish.
The two girls are like, they're not Jehovah's Witnesses, but they're religious. The religious.
Yeah.
That come to your door to try to convert you, or what is it?
Mormons?
Okay.
I think
and they're coming. They're coming to him to try to teach him about their religion.
Yeah,
right?
but it's in the trailer. He requests for them to come.
Oh, he requested.
For the church to come.
I thought it was one of those
situations
situations where like they go door to door to try to like preach to you.
Yeah, and then it gets weird with like he uses this Monopoly, like the board game Monopoly, and he uses some like cool metaphor with using the different version of the games.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense. It's scary how much sense it makes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean I didn't waver my faith by all means,
okay.
but it's just cool. It's interesting to see. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, it's a really good movie. I definitely recommend to go see it.
All right.
Usually I can like figure out where they're going with this. At this point, I had no idea what the fuck this guy was up to. The whole time I was like, where are you going with this? Like, oh, that's where. And then another fucking just flips the table over and just, starts from scratch again. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
So it's hard to keep up? Well, not hard to keep up, but hard to, like, anticipate what's coming next?
Right. Right, yeah. So you're in shock the whole movie. You're just like,
sweet.
Oh, damn, that's where you're going with that.
Nice.
And then something else happens. You're like, oh, interesting.
Yeah,
and a lot of it is, like, based on the two characters, the two girls, making choices. And,
so a bit like Saw-esque?
Yes and no, but just more of a whole mental warfare between them, and just like he makes them ask the questions that he wants to ask, which is pretty cool. He gets so deep into their head that they're just like, well, this is what you want us to do, right? Like, well, I don't know, is it? And like he kind of
fucks with them. One of those things.
Oh my god, dude, it's cool. It's total mindfuck.
So aggravated.
I dig
It's a real cool movie.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend to go catch it.
And what about show?
And then for show, it's kind of a show and a movie. So have you guys watched Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths?
Dude, they have episodes
Eddie watched a bit of it.
I watched the.
Oh wait, the
first,
Crisis one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I watched the first one and I did not like it one bit.
What? It gets better. It is slow.
It's a slow build.
It's a slow build. But I watched all 3 of them and I quite enjoyed
There's
them.
3.
I think
The fuck.
Yeah, because it's
think
ending the Tomorrowverse, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I think I'm with Addy on that one. I think I started the first one, but I wasn't able to finish it. I think it's still in my continue watching.
The most recent, the third part just came out not too long ago.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I enjoyed them. Yeah, there is some dull moments where you're just like, all right, bro, pick up with the fucking story.
Yeah.
But the way it ended, I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right.
All right, next
I'm
one.
excited to check it out then because the most interesting thing with that flip was that they made it about Supergirl. Like in the Crisis event, Supergirl dies, and to have her be the main part of it and be the only one who remembers everything is pretty fun. But then like the 30 minutes of the next one was just on a different Earth. And then it was a different Supergirl. So I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It does play with you a little bit, like it mind fucks you, then you're like, oh, that makes sense. It clicks in. It's a worth the full watch.
Okay, nice.
If you got nothing to do,
so there you go. So now at least you won't. Now you can watch it knowing, all right, it's gonna get better, as opposed to like,
I enjoyed it.
Is this gonna get better? Because those are the worst, where you're like, I hope this fucking gets better, and then you're waiting, and then the movie ends, and you're like, well, fuck.
I'm 42 years old. I don't have that kind of time. Like I need to get me quick, or you don't get me at all.
Yeah, let's move it along. Yeah.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll do a video on it so you can watch that at least.
Excellent.
Okay, so next question. With Doomsday and Secret Wars coming up in a few years, give me one character that you just need to see debuted or revisited or redone correctly. MCU character.
So not something new. A new version.
It could be new.
It could be new.
Either a new version. It could be someone that's we've never seen before. One character you like, man, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Spider-Woman.
Oh,
yes.
Nice. Jessica Drew?
Yeah, like the OG.
Very nice.
You know, she got her powers
I like
from
that.
evolutionary and you know, she's part spider and she started in Hydra and you know, and then she was, you know, manipulated by Hydra and then she became a PI.
Yeah.
Like that would be awesome.
I like that answer.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Like Hell yeah. Okay.
Pregnant
Addy?
or not pregnant?
Nice.
Not pregnant yet, but then she fucking gets it up the duff in Secret Wars and then has a baby in Doomsday. And the baby thwip and saves the day. That's my thing.
I like that.
Yeah. All right.
So does she get pregnant from a variant of someone else, and then she's just fatherless?
Well,
in the new timeline,
just Daredevil's fucking everybody. Let Daredevil have it. That's fine. Yeah, Daredevil's popping it away.
That's perfect. Actually, you're not wrong.
Yeah. He is. He's fucking everybody. Who fucks more in the Marvel Cinematic Universe than Daredevil?
Talk about a T-shirt. I'm gonna make that one. Daredevil.
I'm pretty sure Tony
fucks
Stark
everybody.
is going around more.
Yeah, but not with other
Tony
superheroes.
Stark.
He's only had sex with Pepper.
He bangs models mainly.
Well, in the comics, he's banged everyable.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's had a bit of Black Widow and all. But in the MCU sort of
She-Hulk.
time, you've got Daredevil's got She-Hulk, he's got Elektra, he's got Karen. He's doing everybody. I think he's done me. Like it's amazing.
Oh, nice.
That was fun. That'd have been fun.
Now that'll be another episode.
Yeah. Addy, do you have someone?
Sorry?
Do you have what character would you like to see debut? Or redone but correctly?
Since we're going into like the multiverse of it all, I would really like them to just have like a scene with Arachnite. He's from
Arachnite?
Yeah, he's from the Marvel Secret Warps comics. The comic book where like all of it takes place inside the multiverse that is inside the Soul Stone. And so the Soul Stone like it's already fucked up. But when the Soul Stone is cracked, then like these variants become variants of each other. So Arachnite is a variant of Spider-Man and Moon Knight.
That's cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he has
That's really cool.
He has like
really
he has a white suit with like light up eyes and a hood. Fucking amazing.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
Sounds cool.
Hell yeah. I'm
That's
a sucker
kind of like
for
amalgam universe, but without the DC part of it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its main character is Iron Man, Thor, and Doctor like I don't know what the name is, but it's Supreme Captain. This is a mashup of Doctor Strange as Sorcerer Supreme and Captain America. Yeah.
What's this called again?
It's Secret Warps.
Warps? WARPS?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was listening to your guys' episode today, Regs, you were talking about the comic run of Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman fighting Medusa, and that part
in the comic,
yeah, where you described that scene where she takes the snake and squirts the venom in her eye to blind her.
Yeah,
that shit sounded dope. I'm like, what? I gotta read that run.
It's pretty good, man.
That sounded cool.
Yeah, it's
because right now I'm in the middle of the Ghost Spider run, the Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider, where she is basically in witness protection on a different multiverse. So she's in the multiverse where it's Peter, Miles, and Silk.
Yeah, right.
And it's good so far. I haven't got through it all because I think I'm still missing one issue, so I'm waiting for, which it just arrived at the comic book store, so I gotta go pick it up. But yeah, I've read like the first 2 issues, and I'm itching to get to the rest. It's a really good run. I like
Amazing.
it.
Yeah, so
He's
there's
also itching because he has something.
Soldier Supreme.
Yes, Soldier Supreme.
There's also Ghost Panther, Iron Hammer, Weapon Hex, Arc Knight. Yeah, Arachnite. And that's all and the art looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Send me that send me the name of the run. Oh look. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
That's amazing. So like I was gonna say, I am a big sucker for a superhero costume that has a hood.
Yeah.
I think those look the fucking best. I don't know what it is. That's why I like Gwen Stacy so much. That's why I have a cosplay as Red Hood. Like, it just looks fucking so cool. That's why I love Moon Knight. Like, it just looks badass to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the case.
Oh, shit. Yes. Give it to me. Yeah. Get them hoods up. Fuck yeah.
That don't have a hood?
I don't care.
Bro.
There you go,
it's
bro.
too hot right now.
Let's just do the rest of the episode.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Thank you.
Also, just to go back to your point, I also checked out the first issue of Ghost Spider because I heard rumors that Silk was going to appear, and she did appear, and I fucking loved it.
Hell yeah, dude. The reason I bought it was because it was in the case at the comic book store, and they said that issue, each comic book store only got one. So I was like, well, fucking ring it up because I want that shit. I'm like, I'm not letting that one pass me by. And then I read it, and I was like, this is fucking good. I will take the rest of them. Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I was going to take them out, but we have the box right there.
Yes.
And I put them
Do
back.
you have a character that you want to see redone or have, like, introduced?
Yeah. So MCU... That's tough, man. So
Just remember, mutants are coming after the whole soft reboot.
Mm-hmm.
So save your mutant pick for that.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. So try to stay away from mutants is what you're saying?
I'm just saying, don't waste it.
The mutants are here, though. Kamala Khan is a mutant.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
But after Secret Wars and Doomsday, there's going to do like a soft reboot of the MCU. And then whatever this new timeline that's constructed after Secret Wars.
So to debut...
Mutants will be more relevant.
Damn.
Yeah, because Namor is technically a mutant too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the first
so
mutant.
there's quite a few mutants. Yeah, agreed. The first mutant.
Fuck. Like taking mutants out of it fucking really narrowed my search. Now I can't really think of somebody.
I mean, if it's a mutant, let it be a mutant then.
Yeah.
Fine. I was just saying.
Let it be a
Poon
mutant.
Night, and it's just a dude who just fucking loves Poon at nighttime. He likes Poon just three
You know
nights
what?
a month.
Actually, I do have one. Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl would be awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Because you told me, like, when I see... He has the Funko Pop right behind him. And I was like, who the fuck is Squirrel Girl? I'm like, what the hell's that?
Yeah,
He's like, dude, she's OP as fuck. She one-punched Thanos. I was like,
knocked
what
him
the
out
fuck?
cold. Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious?
That was actually my pick.
Was it?
Yeah, fucker.
Yeah, hell yeah. Squirrel Girl,
Now I got to pick another one.
No, you don't. Why can't we have the same one that we want to see debut?
Because I don't want to.
Oh, you fucking dick face. I mean, one of the any other fucking. You want me to change my answer to one of the?
No, it's okay.
Okay,
you already used Squirrel Girl.
All right, my bad. Because Gambit, we've already got Gambit out of Deadpool and Wolverine, so that was gonna be my answer. But now that I've gotten it, I'm like,
the end credit monitor situation proves that he's alive still.
Yeah,
he's coming back.
Yeah,
for sure.
He is. So I'm happy. Because I was gonna say Silk.
Okay.
I would like to. I will change my answer. I want to see Silk more than I want to see Squirrel Girl.
You think so?
I do. So you can have Squirrel Girl. I want to see Silk.
I just don't. I don't know if Silk will happen because of the Sony property bullshit.
Yeah.
Technically, Silk did debut at the end of Spider-Man 2 game. She was the cliffhanger.
The game.
Yeah,
Right,
but Sony's
correct.
like
But-
completely Sony property.
No, I understand that. But as far as that goes, they're tying that in because they did the game in the way I was listening to the creator, or the director of the game. They're doing it to like kind of go with the comics. So Spider-Man isn't Peter Parker anymore. It's Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
He is Spider-Man from now on. So he's taken over, and the game ends that way. And then the game, the end credit scene is Miles meeting Silk, but as what's her name?
Cindy Moon.
Her yes, he meets her, but we only see the back of her. She comes up to the door. So it was a fucking awesome cliffhanger.
That's like word to word from my screenplay, man.
They stole your shit, man.
Yeah, man. Great minds think alike.
I guess now we're talking Miles. I'd like to just see Miles. If in Secret Wars we see Miles.
Well, we are gonna get Miles
it's
live
confirmed,
action. Yeah,
but
after the
I mean, it'd be nice if Sony shared that right with us, with the MCU.
Because we didn't tell you guys, but we actually started working for Marvel.
What the fuck are you doing this for still?
For real, right?
Making them fat stacks.
No, yeah, I'd like to see Miles.
Yeah.
If at the very least a variant,
Mm-hmm.
just to see what they can do with it. It'd be nice to see him use his little kinetic power.
Oh, his venom charge.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see him do that. Turn invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see that. I think that.
Well, like I said, the reason I didn't pick Miles is because I know that he's coming live action soon. Or maybe not soon, but.
There'll be a handover from Tom Holland to him at some point, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, he's.
Well, my question was specifically Secret Wars and Doomsday.
Oh,
yeah.
fair enough.
So yeah,
like
probably right. Probably be a variant if it's anything. Yeah.
Well, in an interview, Tom Holland said he would love to
not be Spider-Man anymore.
Actor.
Yes, he would. He would fucking love it. The kid is bored. He's bored. He is absolutely bored with it.
Yeah. No, but he was saying that he would like to do what RDJ did for him to the Miles Morales character.
Yeah.
He would like to mentor.
You guys saw that interview, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm happy he's all for that.
And he probably
Right,
wants to do
through.
other things, and still get paid Robert Downey Jr. money for doing 8-minute cameos.
Right. Because I love Tom Holland as an actor. He's fucking phenomenal.
I think he's really good. He's really under appreciated because he's been stuck as Spider-Man and doing Uncharted and all that stuff. But you see him in things like Devil All the Time, Cherry. He's really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. What was the movie he did with Daisy Ridley where
Chaos
you
Walking?
can hear the men's thoughts? Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking loved him in that movie. He was great. He did really good in that movie.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. So did Daisy Ridley, but I'm a huge fan of hers anyway.
I just found that movie a little bit like, okay, so you can see every man's thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That movie should have been X-rated. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, linoleum makes me think of sex. Like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
silly.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely an like a porn parody of that somewhere.
There is. Yeah. It's called Chaos Boinking, and it's just people watching their own pornos in their head. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly. All right,
what's the next question?
All right. Yeah. So, as we know, originally it was going to be, instead of it being Doomsday, it was going to be called King's Dynasty.
Oh, fuck.
And they were talking about multiple teams kind of being assembled to knock out the variants of King. They're still very much so going to be introducing different teams.
Yeah.
But I think the teams are kind of going to be squared off against each other now in Secret Wars, I feel like.
Like Civil War style?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what teams are you looking to encounter? Like whether they're variants or part of, or characters we've already met. So some examples, obviously the Avengers, it's the Avenger movie, that's a team, but there are variations of the Avengers. So there's the A-Team, which is all women. There's the West Coast Avengers, which is mainly ran by, first it was ran by Hawkeye, and then there was like Scarlet Witch and Vision were over there, Wonder Man, and then I'm trying to think of who else.
For West Coast Avengers?
West Coast Avengers,
okay.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
So yeah, what teams are you thinking we're going to see?
I've got mine.
Yeah, man. You got it.
Is it that what teams do we think we're going to see, or do we want to see?
A little bit of both. So give me one that like for sure is going to be there. That you think is for sure going to be there.
I don't know about for sure is going to be there, but one I want to see is what we've already gotten teased about is Young Avengers.
Sure.
Okay.
Kate Bishop, Miss Marvel, Hulkling, fucking Wiccan. I want to see that shit.
I think that's going to be a wild card for me. I don't know if we'll see them because I know they have plans for them to have movies of them in the future. You know what I mean? So I'd be okay if they don't.
I mean, we got that,
but I'd be okay if they did too. So.
Yeah, we have that end credit scene at the end of the Marvels and
that's it.
Right?
We haven't had anything else since.
Oh yeah, and Marvel.
You know what I mean?
Marvel has had some end credit scenes that we know we're not going to see anything come from that. So.
I think we will get
Blade,
Young
fucking
Avengers.
Blade. Yeah. My balls are going to see Blade. It's never going to happen. I'm going to die on that hill.
I was specifically thinking of, unfortunately, I know Addie might not like this, but the Eternals with Thanos' brother.
Well, I'm okay with the. I
love the Eternals. What are you on about?
No, just the end scene where
the end credit scene. Star Fox.
Yeah.
That we're not going to see anything come from that. It's just going to be what it is. He said it's fine. All right, then. Fine. All right.
Wait,
I think we'll see Eternals like individually pop up through the MCU.
Okay.
But I don't think we're going to see another we're definitely going to see another movie anytime soon.
No.
Okay. But they have that anime
it's
that's
not going to happen. You will see me completely shaved, covered in butter on the internet like this before you see an Eternal on screen again. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Really?
I have a
so
suggestion.
you said not even one.
No.
Not even one on the screen.
Not a single Eternal ever. Again, no.
Wow.
That's not going to happen.
We're going to see, what's his name in What If?
Yeah, we're going to see Arsham in What If, and we see
Doesn't count.
No, we see the hand in the fucking Brave New World trailer. That's going to be the source of adamantium.
Yeah, okay. That doesn't mean you're going to see an Eternal. You're not going to see them again.
Exactly. Rex's point is that you're not going to see in a live action Eternal.
Nah.
Like you might see the result or like something to deal with them, but not. He's saying not them specifically, which I'm kind of with Rex on this one.
Yeah,
I don't see it happening.
They're
if
in
it
space
does, I will
anyway.
be really surprised.
They've moved. Where are the Eternals? They moved.
yeah.
End of conversation.
They packed. They rented a giant U-Haul space station. What is that called? The fucking
spaceship?
Thank you. Fuck.
Wow.
I am so tired. I had a long day at work today. Anyway,
also that gesture did not do any justice.
Yeah, that's not a good one to do. Don't just arm straight up. You've got to put a wave on it or be holding an apple or something. You can't. Otherwise, it's
especially now here in America with who just fucking.
Let's not get political.
Yeah,
you don't want to. You don't want to be.
No. I bring that up because of the beginning of World War B was your guys' political rant.
Yeah, well, I mean, we recorded it the day that the election got announced, so we couldn't not talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys, thank you for shouting us out because you talked about our chat that day.
Yeah, well, I mean,
we love it whenever you guys shout us out.
We worry about you, and it's a difficult situation for everybody, I think.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. All right, so next question.
Well, Addy, what was your team?
Oh, sorry, Addy. Yeah,
I kind of created my own team. I didn't
Fuck
know
yeah,
that
let's hear it.
let's go for it.
No, that might be even better. Let's go. What is it?
Yeah, the point is to have fun. So let's have fun.
Like
with it.
if it is pre-existing, then I'm going with Young Avengers, no doubt, because I love Kamala Khan.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, my fucking team was Eric Bana Hulk, Ben Affleck Daredevil, Wesley Snipes as Blade, and what the fuck was it? And the Fantastic Four, like the Chris Evans version.
No, fuck
nice.
yeah, dude. I like that. I like that answer.
Okay.
I'm with that.
And Regs?
I just want the Marvel Knights. KNIGHT. I want Punisher. I want Daredevil.
Oh,
I want
Marvel
Ghost
Knights.
Rider. I want Moon Knight. I want fucking not Blade, never Blade. You know, all them homies, all the sort of, and I want it to be, you know, thinking about what Daredevil Born Again is going to be. They're talking about it possibly being a sort of adaptation of the Dark Reign series. Not Dark Reign, sorry. The Shadowland series, where basically Daredevil becomes a warlord and takes over Hell's Kitchen and makes it a completely no-go zone, and the cops stay out, and he is, you know, judge, jury, and executioner. Have that and have these homies sort of, you know, come and join his team, and you know,
nice.
Because I mean, Punisher would love that. He's like, finally, you're taking some lives here and whatever, and Ghost Rider could come in, and all those sort of like darker street level characters. That's my jam.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm just so excited to see John Bernthal reprise as well as Punisher, because I've been a huge fan of his ever since Walking Dead, but everything I've seen this guy in, he fucking kills it.
Yeah, he's an incredible,
he's an amazing actor.
Yeah,
he's so
even
good.
in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, dude, I loved him in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. But no, I mean, I like him as a person too, because I follow his podcast, Real Ones.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which you guys were talking about the Shia LaBeouf episode. Oh my god, that was a fantastic episode. That was so good. Because he just like cut the bullshit. He's like, you know, just speak from your heart, dude. And it was nice to hear that stuff. You know?
And I don't think it was redemption for Shia. Like, I feel like he's got a long way to go, but it was that he gave him the opportunity to do that. It was pretty powerful.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but dude, I would love to see that. Fucking nice
street level Avenger shit.
My team that I'd love to see come back.
Okay.
And I think there's room for it to happen.
All right.
So I would love to see Phil Coulson back on the screen.
Yeah.
So I want to see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I
want to see like Quake and Daisy and Yo-Yo.
Yes,
or Quake is Daisy.
That's the amendment, though, right? Like, you either see Coulson or you get the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back.
Yeah.
I'll take both.
Because...
Well, I'll take him as an android. Like, I know he's an android now.
Yeah.
So, like, if he's on that team, not...
Yes.
That's the first 2 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Is it? Was he dead? Was he actually dead though? And then he's always been an android the whole time.
No, he died and then they brought him back.
Yeah.
He died in Avengers 1.
Yep.
And they brought him back.
And then they brought him back with what was the
Tahiti project.
Tahiti project.
They infused him with like Cree blood.
Cree blood.
And then he dies.
Isn't that the thing you make
he dies
with?
in. He dies in in later seasons. He dies, and then was it Fitz or who was it?
Was it Fitz?
The woman?
I don't think it was Fitz.
No, Fitzsimmons. It was Simmons, I think.
The Fitz
With the girl. Which one's the girl?
Simmons.
Are two different people. Yeah. Simmons.
Yeah, Simmons, right? Simmons. All right. She downloaded basically his.
No, Gemma.
Yes, Gemma Simmons.
Was it Simmons?
That's her.
Simmons. Was
Gemma
it Fitz?
Simmons,
was it
dude.
Fitz
Oh
Simmons?
my God.
Was it Fitz Simmons? Simmons Fitz. That's 4 minutes of this podcast you're gonna have to cut out, guys, because it makes no sense.
Fuck that. I'm leaving it all in. No, it was Simmons, right? That she downloaded his consciousness into the android or some shit like that.
Oh, dude,
Maybe.
I've only seen the like season 5, and then Fitz dies, and I was done with the show.
Oh fuck!
But he doesn't die.
Right.
Fitzsimmons is still alive though, so that's totally cool. And they're awesome. They're my favorite character.
Fitzsimmons is a ship name, so I get that.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Well, no, that's
fucking
that's a running joke in the show though. whenever they're like, they introduce them. Oh, this is Fitzsimmons, and then they're like,
yeah, there's a relationship, the ship, like you said.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That throughout the entire series, it's a running joke. Like, oh, Fitzsimmons is referred to as both of them, but like new people think it's one person.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm talking about? So like, okay. Anyway, let's fucking move.
And is it,
that's why I would love
is
to
the
see.
spaceship? Is it called Ship Simmons? Is that the spaceship?
The aircraft. Yeah,
Let's get on Ship Simmons.
exactly. All right, what's the next question?
More teams that I want to add into this equation.
Okay.
That we could potentially see in Doomsday or Secret Wars. This one is a want. I want to see a real badass Black Order.
Black Order?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Thanos' children.
Yes.
Like I want to see his children just wreak havoc the right way. Like they were badass in Endgame. Don't get me wrong.
You mean Infinity War?
And
Endgame, we only saw them at the end, and,
Right.
and they got their asses kicked.
Right. I mean, both times.
Yeah. Well, they did more damage in Infinity War because they actually fucked up some of the Avengers, but
Yeah.
But in Endgame, they just got their ass handed to them.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But go ahead.
But I'd love to see like a badass Black Order that's like
them dominating.
It's like after Doom just rips Thanos' fucking skull out.
Oh my god!
And he's in charge of the Black Order, and they're his like hit squad now.
Ooh, I like that.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Hell yeah!
And then the other one, I kind of feel like it's hard to not do this. It'd be a missed opportunity.
Okay.
So they're called the Cabal, and so it's Green Goblin, Doctor Doom, Loki, Emma Frost, Namor, and Hood.
Oh shit!
That's a pretty badass, squad.
Hell yeah!
Loki got a stories. We'll see a variant of Loki. Green Goblin. I'd love to see William Dafoe come back in there.
Mm-hmm.
We get to an Emma Frost would be dope. And then we have Namor already, so either he plays him as a variant, or we see another version of Namor. And then the Hood we're gonna see in Ironheart.
Oh right.
So, I mean, all these characters, with the exception of Emma Frost, have not made. They've all made debuts already, or about to.
Yeah, right.
So
Nice.
that's one of the ones I'm kind of like. It'd be so easy for them to put a Cabal together.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they're almost all there.
Yes, the seeds already been planted.
I'd like to add one more team.
What's that?
It's easy for them, but just fucking do a Midnight Suns. Just fucking do a Midnight
Hell yeah,
Suns.
dude! Fuck yes.
Yeah.
We've been preaching that. We're like, well, I don't know if you guys seen that episode, but when this whole Blade shit was happening, we're like, all right, scrap his movie. You don't need it because we already have that trilogy that Blade did so well. Just fucking have Mahershala Ali come in and fucking Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Everybody knows whose Blade is. There's not one person on this fucking earth who doesn't know who the fuck Blade is. And if they do,
and if it works as well, then you get a solo.
Exactly. Like you said, to like reverse engineer it, right? Introduce him in here, and like kind of like what they did with Black Panther and Spider-Man. Introduce him in another project. Yeah, introduce him in
start as a side piece, and then
yes, exactly.
I do also like the idea that you just said. Instead of saying Wesley Snipes, you just referred to him as Blade.
Fuck yeah.
You said those other three movies with Blade were awesome.
Yeah,
they were
Wesley
really awesome.
Snipes,
But it was Wesley Snipes.
If I meet him, I'm not calling him Wesley Snipes. He will be Blade. Hello, Blade.
He's Blade forever.
Yes.
Even he said it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right.
Oh yeah.
I'm with that though. I definitely want to see Midnight Suns.
If I see, but I'm just vetoing that because I'd rather have a Midnight Suns movie.
Oh, okay. You're saying you don't want to see them in Doomsday or
Secret Wars.
Okay,
No.
you want to see them in their own project?
We can see the members of it variants stand together and like, oh, it's a tribute to the Midnight Suns.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather not have a team called Midnight Suns because I want a movie.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. All right.
That motherfucker's got to fight Dracula.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking
Hell yeah, dude.
but a better Dracula because the Blade 3 Dracula I didn't really care for.
Yeah.
Not the Trinity version. No, the proper Marvel, the Tomb of Dracula version where Blade was introduced. That shit with the proper fucking biting people.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right.
Cool.
So are we...
It's pitch time.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right.
All right.
I'm so excited.
So-
Get your pitches out, you bitches. And I'm going to tell you which one's the
Wait.
best.
All right, so Regs
not
has to
do
put
the-
his producer cap on. What's
Did
up?
we not do the wild card teams?
Oh, I kind of skipped over it, but if you have a wild card, I'll take it.
Do you have one?
Oh, I have like 7 characters. Can I do it really quick?
Yeah.
Do it. Go for it.
Red Hulk, Shang-Chi, Kamala Khan, The Human Torch, Nightcrawler, Captain Marvel, or Arachnite.
Fuck.
That's a team.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a fucking team.
I like
Who's
that.
gonna fuck with that?
Exactly.
Somebody not thinking right.
Yeah.
Somebody
It's gonna
who
be Blade.
clearly has
It's
a death
gonna
wish.
be Blade.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, so let's get to these pitches. So, like I said before, this episode is 100% for this guy right here. And I want to thank each and every one of you for indulging me in this. And I promise to return the favor. If you guys ever have, something you guys want me to pitch to you guys, I will be happy to return the favor. So, with that said, Kike will be going first in his pitch.
Excellent. I'll just say one thing really quickly.
Yes.
It'd be great if this was successful and everything, but we're talking hypotheticals, so just make it a good story. Don't worry about whether or not it would work or whether or not it would be popular.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's a good story that you think should be told, that's what I'm interested in. As the producer.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Hey, where'd Kike go? Who's that new person?
Who are you?
Nice.
Like, you guys seen Pete Holmes, right? When he did Batman?
Oh yeah.
Batman?
Yeah.
When Commissioner takes off his glasses, where's Gordon? That shit's fucking hilarious every time. All right, so your pitch, sir.
All right. So as we know, Remy LeBeau was abandoned as a child, so basically his whole backstory up into meeting Rogue stays intact.
Okay.
All right. He's part of the what is it called, the Thieves Guild
Thieves.
and all of that. He gets manipulated by Mr. Sinister, and this is where things go tricky.
Okay.
So his powers are now amplified instead of reduced.
Mm.
And he accidentally kills Rogue.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Can't really control his kinetic powers.
Uh-huh.
And accidentally kills her. So now he's heartbroken.
Uh-huh.
And he now finds...
What are they doing when she dies?
What do you think they're doing?
I like that you guys know me so well that I didn't even have to smirk.
No.
You knew what I meant.
Regs, we're dialed in already, man. We're right there.
I think we're all on the same team.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop doing that.
No, please do
Keep it
not.
coming.
If you do, I'm going to be pissed. Don't ever stop doing that. All right, so continue.
So he finds...
So he kills her?
Yeah, he kills her, doing you know what.
Yes.
So that happens, and he goes in this slump. He doesn't work the X-Men anymore. He's like this homeless guy wandering the streets.
Okay.
And he gets taken in by Emma Frost. So her diamond body, kinetic energy, they kind of just cancel each other out.
Okay.
And they're able... First, it's just a friendship, leads into, some, like, consoling, and then they end up, being, adults, and they do the adult thing.
Yeah.
So now that...
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
How long after he kills Rogue does Emma take him in? What's the time frame?
I would say he would be wandering. That part I didn't put in place, but he'd be wandering for...
Is that not a valid question?
No. I was laughing at something Addy did.
Oh, sorry.
What do you do?
You guys were talking and we were making dirty signs. Keep going.
I'm not even paying attention.
I would have saw that on the edit and been dying laughing.
Edit.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
All right, go ahead.
Just for you later.
I don't know. Maybe he wandered for like a year or two, just like downward spiral for like 3 months after he accidentally kills Rogue in the X Mansion, and then X Mansion blows up again for no reason.
Jesus.
And then because you have to have that in the story,
Yeah.
And mind you, also I didn't start with this is a special presentation, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But our what if version of a special.
So
presentation.
about an hour 15 to an hour and a half.
Right.
Okay.
What normal movies used to be back in the day before we started getting these 3 hour movies.
Yeah.
So like 3 months or so, he just disappears, leaves the X Mansion. X-Men don't know where he's at.
Okay.
Wandering for about a year and 8 months, a year and whatever.
Yeah.
And then that's when Emma takes him in.
Okay.
So it's been 2 years after the death of Rogue.
Cool. All right.
And now the Emma situation starts.
Okay.
And so what he realizes is that he has suppressed powers that he hasn't used yet. And Emma has lost her alliance with Genosha and having kind of like a safe haven. And she's kind of more of a hated mutant at this moment because she's manipulated a lot of people with her telepathic powers. I wouldn't say she's Omega level, but she's up there rivaling now Jean Grey. She's
All right.
worked her way through this.
Okay.
So she starts playing on that relationship and starts to really manipulate Gambit.
Ooh.
And kind of start using him Winter Soldier-esque.
Okay.
To start doing hits on Magneto and people that the Brotherhood of Mutants, and just taking out one by one, just like people that would stand in her way.
Okay.
And Gambit is very much so an Omega level mutant, and that would be I would just leave it at that because I haven't really came to an ending yet.
Okay.
But that's where I got. I think that'd be a cool what if, just a different story.
All right.
I don't think again he can lead it alone. You have to have those counterparts.
Yeah, it's at those cameos. You're saying, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cameos, but I'm just saying like
supporting characters.
Right.
Okay.
But there's very much so just like a spiraling down version of Gambit.
Interesting. You know what? I would not mind seeing something like that.
It'd be cool.
I think I would see that shit.
Sounds pretty
nice.
Cool,
all right, I was not expecting him
it's
to go that right.
It's an interesting story in that it subverts your expectation immediately because you think it's going to be the Rogue and Gambit show, and then he ends up topping her. Jokes aside, that'd be horrible, but it puts you in the place where you want Gambit to be, which is as a lonely rogue. The only thing I will say about it is that it just sounds like too much story for a short. It sounds like it's either a full length movie or it's a series.
Honestly, I know
it depends on where you start though. Like if you start with Rogue's already dead, then maybe. And it's flashbacks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
That could work. I like that. Where you tell that part as a flashback. Yeah.
I was expecting it to start like Rogue's dead, and it's just downward spiral, and it's just like a small 15-minute intro of like, all right, he went through the emotions, she's dead, and he's wandering.
Like montage style of his downward spiral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you don't know, like as the film progresses in the flashbacks, it reveals itself that that's what happened. Like you don't know why he's gone.
Correct.
He's this wandering, rogue kind of person himself.
I like that too.
And then eventually you find out that's what happened.
Okay. Nice. All right, Kika. Very nice. Very nicely done. All right. I would see that shit. All right. Cool.
I give that one 4 kinetically charged cards out of 5.
Nice. I like that a lot. Fuck yeah, I didn't even think about ranking it like that. Love it. I will agree on that one. I will give that 4 out of 5 cards, kinetically charged cards. Addie, would you like to go, or did you want me to do my pitch? Because you said yours is a little lengthy, right?
I'm too fucking nervous for mine.
I love it. All right. So my pitch, what I was thinking initially was, we keep it to where it's very centered around his upbringing and his culture. So like we know he's from the Bayou, and we know that he's always like that the thief of guild or the Guild of Thieves thing that he was involved in. I like that play, and I was thinking that we see him, like you said, he was abandoned as a child. We keep all that, right? But what I would like to see is the story of how he got on like Professor X's radar, right? So like how he came to X-Men. I want to see that story of like from a kid, maybe not a kid, but like a coming of age story essentially.
Okay, but you want him to not be an adult when he joins the X-Men. Like you want him to be accepted as a kid, is what you're saying?
No. So maybe I said that wrong. So I want the story to like maybe start as like of where we see him learning about his power and starting to use it, but maybe get the wrong people's attention. So kind of like mafia style. So where maybe this was my pitch. So he starts using his gambling and he starts taking money or winning a lot. And then the people running the casino get pissed at that, and they find out, that he's been either cheating or he's doing something that's why he's winning. So what they do is they're like, all right, well, now you're going to either work for us or, we're going to kill you. So then he starts having to do their dirty work, kind of like a hitman kind of style, like you were saying. Mm-hmm. And then through that, he doesn't want to do this, but he's forced to because he fucked up. And I don't know.
Straight Bruno Mars it and owes money to the.
Correct.
To the
he owes money. He owes a shit ton of money because they found out he was actually cheating or this and that,
right.
or he won against the wrong guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's like, no, you know what I mean? And then we just see him trying to get out of that situation. And then maybe coming across Professor X. And Professor X is the one who helps him get out of that situation. And then that's why
this whole time he has his powers, though, right?
Correct.
He just can't really control them yet.
Yeah. So this is a story of him learning his powers throughout. And maybe that's one of the reasons that he gets caught in this world is because
that's cool.
He didn't understand his powers
yet. I see this as a teenage, late teens, early 20s
correct
version of Gambit. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever really seen that version of him. He's usually like full beard, like adult.
Yeah, he's an adult already because the next
not doesn't have a really succinct origin either.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So I think that's the story I've always wanted to see of like where he was before X-Men and. I always wanted to see his origin of like how when was the first time he first discovered his powers? What was the situation? What did he do about it? What did he?
Well, I have the answer for that.
What?
It was kinetic cum.
God.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's when he figured out.
He's right. Powers. He's 100% right. And you get an extra point. Well done.
Just one day, he was just
a cum point.
Wow!
I dig that a lot.
Oh, he's jerking off.
Excuse me.
He's jerking it, and then
his bedroom door off.
He blows a hole in the fucking wall.
That's how it manifested.
That's how it manifested. Yeah. He's like, what the hell was that?
Well, I was going to say that maybe, for this, having him younger, and he is a scrapper, he is, a gambler, and he does, go against the wrong dude, and they want to kill him. And in attacking him, that's when his powers manifest, and they realize, this guy's actually really, really like, an asset to us. Yes. And then the rest of the movie is basically a cross between Rounders, the movie Rounders, which is like, card playing, all that kind of stuff, but also this adventure of him trying to get out of this situation and
exactly.
ends up, getting the help from Xavier.
Exactly. I wasn't 100% sure on how I wanted his powers to manifest. But I like that. And that's kind of what I was thinking of. I was like, I want his powers to manifest out of a situation that, because his powers manifested, that's what, the results of that are what we're watching. That's what the point, or like, that's the beginning of the movie, and then we're seeing the whole story.
I almost
play
feel
out.
like the leader of the mob person, or like the right-hand man of the mob person has to have like some nullifying powers. So we're like, because why wouldn't Gambit just turn around and just blast them back? You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like the mafia leader or like the second in command has to
kind of like Kitty, where she negates their powers.
Right. So that way, like, you come in any proximity of him, like, you have no powers.
Or maybe what about where he, like, whatever blast Gambit gives him, it doesn't affect him as much.
Or he just absorbs it.
He kind of absorbs some of the power.
So fucking Shaw, right?
Yeah.
He'd be perfect to be like the villain.
Exactly. Something like that, yeah. Sebastian Shaw,
yeah. That's a cool pitch. I like it.
Sweet. All right.
I dig it. I'm going to give that one also 4 kinetically charged farts.
Charge cards.
That is a tongue twister. That is all right.
It is a little bit, yeah.
I'll take 4 out of 5.
Charged cards.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
4 of them.
Sweet. All right.
Nice.
All right, Eddie, your turn, sir.
I'm a pretty fucking easy mark though. I like lots of stuff. So, but Addy, yours is, you better get 5 stars here, mate. Come on.
And do not. Hey, hold on. First. Regs, do not worry. Mark Wahlberg will be nowhere near this project. I promise you that.
Christ.
I promise you that.
We already won.
Because that guy can't act. It's my only problem with him.
Ooh, can we fan cast our characters?
Please. Well, I already said mine.
Well, it's all Channing, isn't it? Or no? Oh, no, it wouldn't be all Channing because yours is younger.
Yeah, mine is younger. So I already fan casted this during one of our episodes. I think Timothy Chalamet would be a good. I
was gonna say the Chalamet,
young version,
young Gambit, or what was the guy who in Dune, the one he beat?
Oh, the dude that plays Elvis.
Austin Butler.
Yes,
that's my Gambit.
One of them two.
Sorry.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I like the idea of having, because Channing Tatum's quite thick, and thick as in he's like muscular.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a wiry sort of, kind of more like the animated series.
Yeah, more comic accurate, like build type. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Addy, please. What's your?
All right, Addy, shoot.
I'm sorry.
Take a deep breath. It's all right.
It's a longer one. I've written it down and I stutter. So I'm sorry.
No, please.
That's all
like
right.
I said, take your time. We've got nowhere else to be. I'm fucking happy as hell right now. So, by all means, take your time. There's no rush.
Okay. Right. This is a plot summary. Now, like a few things before we start. This takes place, like way into the mutant saga. This is like a 45 minute special presentation. That's just like a small adventure kind of thing.
Okay.
Right? So like,
all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God. This is the first time I'm ever reading something that I read to like people on the internet. I'm sorry.
That's right. They will embrace you with open arms and open
sir.
legs. I promise you.
All this is practice for the career that you want, buddy.
Yes.
We're just helping you practice. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Right. Okay. We start a story in a flashback to Remy's wedding with Belladonna. This wedding was supposed to be the end of decades-long feud between the Assassin's Guild and the Thieves Guild, of which Remy's a part of. Bella's brother brings her to the chapel and says to Remy to take care of her sister, or else. And before he can finish, someone from the Thieves Guild says something that he takes wrongly, and just starts a fist fight. Before anyone can stop the fist fight, that has now started. Remy, in an act of self-defense, pulls out a knife. Suddenly, Remy's eyes glow dark purple, and dark purple energy starts glowing around him. And with the intention of running away from everybody, he turns and accidentally bumps into Bella's brother, who pushes him aggressively, which causes the purple energy to multiply and travel the knife from Remy's hand and boom, into his chest. The knife flies right into his heart, and Bella's brother explodes.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
So this is a gory project. I love it.
Remy is rushed to the docks by his friends. A few days later, one of his friends comes to give him some money and puts him on a ship to Berlin. Because if he stays in the US, the Assassin's Guild is going to find him and kill him.
Can I just ask a question real quickly? Yep. Was that the first time that his powers had manifested?
Yes. First time.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, cool.
We see him stand on the deck of the ship looking onto the sea. And we cut to a few weeks later, him sleeping around a circus, getting beat up by people around him. We cut to another night of him just cuddled up outside the entry of the circus. He's greeted by a devilish-looking blue-skinned man who introduced himself as Kurt.
Yes!
Fuck yes!
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I'm jealous. I should have put Kurt in mine.
We then finally cut to the present, 10 years after the previous scene. Gambit now, mirroring the ship scene, looking out to a body of water while on a ship, lighting up his cards. This is at night, by the way.
Okay.
We see a lady in yellow and green overalls with white gloves on her hands hugging him from behind. And she asks him, "What are you thinking about, Remy?" And he says something along the lines of, "You know, Cher, you always know. No matter what happens today, we need to save Kurt from Sinister. He was there for me when nobody else was." This leads to another flashback, which will last about 15 minutes, with Remy and Kurt becoming friends, Kurt teaching Remy some cool acrobatics, both of them doing acts together at the circus at night and by day, saving mutants and giving them a safe haven giving mutants a safe passage to a safe house.
Nice.
This one day leads to them freeing Storm from traffickers,
Ooh.
She then leads them to the Blackbird, where they're introduced to the X-Men.
Nice.
We then see both Kurt and Remy join the team and go on missions. And then one day, on a rescue mission, the team gets ambushed, and Gambit has to choose between saving the X-Men and Kurt. And he makes the hard call and leaves Kurt behind.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Which then leads us to where we left off, on the ship, with Gambit and Rogue approaching Sinister's castle to rescue Kurt. It ends in an epic battle.
Nice. Fuck yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
I know I'm not the acting producer here, but that one fucking wins. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, I really dig it. I think there's a lot of possibility there, and bring it in. It sounds like the beginning of an X-Men movie.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know, this is how you would start the X-Men
Eddie.
saga in the cinematic universe. Is it a feature or is it a short presentation
It's a short
thing?
presentation, like 45 minutes long.
He said like special.
Well, look, I mean, that's. I there would be a lot of story there to get all that through, and I still really dig it. That's definitely got four kinetically charged stars out of 5.
Dude.
Also, stars, fucking testicles. 5 huge, big, kinetically charged splooges everywhere on my couch back there.
Nice.
But in terms of a winner, as much as I did like that one, and as much as I did like the other two, I love the idea of a really down and dirty, gritty crime drama with Remy LeBeau as like a younger person whose powers manifest. So I've got to give it to my main man Juan. I dig that a lot, yeah.
Nice.
But it was less X-Men-y. Like you got yours. Ones would fit much better in what we were talking about. But just for me, like I like stories that, like the fucking. That series of cartoons that DC did before the Tomorrowverse, where it was the Dark Justice League, and it was like in the future, and Superman lost his powers, and he was like branded with the thing, and Batman was working for Darkseid and all that. I love where they take familiar characters and put them in places you haven't seen them, and I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that version of that character. The Thieves Guild stuff and everything really works for me. I want to see your show first. I want to see the other two as well, but I want to see yours first.
Hell yeah, man. Sweet. That makes me feel so good. Thank you. Especially coming from
you win the day.
Especially coming from Regs, who's in the industry, dude. Like I'm fucking over the moon right now. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
I have absolutely no clout whatsoever, but I've been telling stories professionally for 25 years.
For me, that's like getting the green light by Feige. Fuck that. Like I'm a huge. I see what you do, like on your stories and stuff, and like I would die to fucking go work with you, man. So that I don't know. That was
there you go.
Cool. That was cool. Thank you,
Kevin Feige. I know you're watching.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking give us all a bit of money to make our Gambit pictures.
All right, cool. But like I said, I would actually give Addie's fucking 5 out of 5. I love that story.
Oh, thank you.
That was a really well done story, man. I would fucking love to see that.
That's definitely a how you start.
Hell yeah.
Imagine that if it was like some random movie, like it was just called whatever the fuck you want to call it, or this special presentation, and it's just called Remy or something like that. And then by the time you get to the end of it, they've introduced the X-Men into the Marvel Universe and don't make a big fucking thing about it. Like, they've always been here, we just weren't paying attention to them.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Or maybe even like, I think this because I've been chatting with Chaz often, and he wants to do like that dark Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like or like Brightburn, the little kid Superman.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Like that'd be cool to see a Gambit version because he could be pretty gruesome. He could fuck some people up.
I mean, look what he did.
He blew someone up in Addie's story.
Yeah. That's actually something that happened in the comics. I just took it.
Oh,
legit.
No.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, then you lose a star.
The whole wedding thing is actually from the comics.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. You
awesome.
Took something and expanded on it. I love it. That's awesome. Well, I was gonna say, it's literally what he did in Deadpool and Wolverine. He fucking blew up the Russian.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
He fucking jabbed him with his
baton,
with his staff.
Yeah.
And it blew him up. He did the cool guy walk away. Fucking
Bastarnada.
Hell yeah. All right.
Very cool.
That was
very cool, gentlemen. Well done. Well done,
was
all.
fun.
Do you want to hear
Thank
my
you.
pitch?
Yes,
you
please.
have one. Yes.
If you have one,
Yeah, absolutely.
dude.
My pitch is.
Oh, here we go.
It's just a 45-minute sort of short.
Okay.
And it's just fucking Gambit and Rogue just fucking
fucking knew it.
69ing.
I knew it. I
the whole
fucking
time
knew that
just
was
fucking
coming. I was waiting for it.
just-
I was like, I know it's
the
going to
whole
be
time.
some kind of like orgy or something he's going to tell us about.
You know what meme I want to see
so
happen?
stupid.
What?
I want a meme of Gambit just sitting in like a like an office chair,
Okay.
looking at a computer and just bawling his eyes out because he's watching the video
Oh, shit. I
of
think I know.
Rogue and Magneto.
I
in
knew
the
it. I
danger room.
fucking knew it.
Just
Yeah, right.
getting completely demolished and pounded.
When you said looking at a computer screen, I already fucking
Just
knew where you were
watching
going.
the footage. Just
Yeah.
Dude.
Watching the footage back from the danger room.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
and,
my God.
and like crying and masturbating at the same time. Like, I fucking hate it, but I love it.
And just kinetic speed. Just
yeah. Oh, my God.
Kinetic shots just going
Yeah.
off all over the. What's Gambit doing in there? It sounds like he's letting off fireworks, and Jubilee's like, I don't
With
know.
me there.
I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
Send in the cleanup robot, you know. Oh, fantastic.
Well, that one will probably make it on the X-rated site, but
Yes.
probably not Disney
Yep.
Plus.
Oh, you can find that. What's the rule? Rule 33 or whatever on the internet. If you can think of something perverse, it's definitely on there. So you Google Gambit sex stuff, you'll find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some like cosplay porn out there of that.
you said Rule 33? What is this you speak of?
There's a is that what the number of it is though, Addy? Is that what it's called? There's some internet rule, and it's a rule and then a number, and it's basically if you can think of something that you think might be sexual, it's on the internet. Like you will find it.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you would like to see, type in anal barnacle, you'll find something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all there.
Especially on the dark web. Yeah.
Man has sex with croissant. That's on there.
Oh, that's
Someone has
100%
fucked
on
the
there.
shit out of a pastry.
That's one. I mean, there's an actual thing of like men having sex with their cars. Like that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that's a.
There's a woman who married the Eiffel Tower.
What? You serious?
Yeah, a woman married. They're called. Actually, Jamie Lee Curtis was talking about it on the Real Ones podcast because her character from the movie Borderlands is one of these, and it's a person who
marries inanimate
or something like that. It's a
right?
person who. Yeah, a person who has sex with objects, and one of them is a woman who, like a real life one, was one who married the Eiffel Tower, and she goes there and grinds up against it until she comes to the finish. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes!
It's a beautiful world out there, and as long as you're not hurting anyone,
Yeah.
it's fine. And they're not sentient. So, like we were talking about bestiality before, animals can't consent. If you're having sex with a building, it doesn't matter because it doesn't. You know. As long as you have whoever owns and operates the building is okay with it as well. Just don't go grinding on buildings just willy nilly. Everybody, make sure you get some sort of permit or whatever, or have some lube.
Oh my God, I would love to work at that office.
Oh my God.
That department, Jesus.
You want to do what?
The having sex with buildings office.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay, you're in the wrong department. That's actually down the hall. Third door
There's
on the
That's
multiple,
actually, yeah,
there's subdivisions.
Yeah,
in
there's
this?
subdivision
Oh my
departments.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, you want?
No, sorry, you made a mistake. We're the department for having sex with fruit.
Yeah.
So melons or anything you want to do here. Down
You
there.
said Eiffel
The
Tower.
other thing would be like if you're in the street, you know, and you are grinding up against a building, and a police officer came up, and he'd be like, excuse me, do you have a permit for that?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, I didn't go to the fuck a building permit office.
Yeah.
but then-
It'd be
but
like,
then
oh,
you
I was in the
turn-
fruit
you would
line for
turn
too
and
long.
then just come on the police officer, and then that would be a whole thing.
What if the permit is coming on a police officer?
Yeah, right. Then you're covered. No, I was saying like, what if you showed up to the department and you're like, yeah, I want to have sex with the Eiffel Tower. They're like, oh, that's a steel structure, right? No, we're brick. You got to go next door.
We're bricks here.
Yeah, we're brick
yeah.
department. Yeah.
If you want to fuck a log cabin, you've got to go down to that next one there. I just like the idea that you shouldn't just come on police officers. Like that's going to get you thrown away.
That's for
but I like
sure.
the idea of like the guy's like, do you have a permit? And he puts his hand out, and you have to.
Oh.
ridiculous.
Don't finish that.
How did we get onto that, friends?
I don't know, but I loved every second of it.
I love you all. It's wonderful.
Honestly, this was we've been covering 2 episodes a day.
Yeah,
we're doing 2 episodes a week. You know, with WandaVision, with Agatha and Penguin. Yeah. I am like fried from trying to put all this shit together, like consistently, weekly.
And fucking me doubly, because I've had to edit it all. I've had to make sure that Penguin was edited and uploaded before I started working on, or before we filmed 3 days later.
Yeah, Agatha.
Like, dude,
and then we still had to figure out Noel, so this was fun.
And we weren't getting paid for it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we didn't get paid for it.
That's so great.
People, come on.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Yes, help us get paid for all this work. Just subscribe and like. That's it.
Yes.
But yeah, no.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad we gave you a bit of nonsense respite.
That's 100% why we wanted to do this now.
With you,
not only because you are going to be having your vacations very soon, but just because we wanted an unwind episode after this double workload that we just did. So many thanks to both of you guys for coming on and having fun with us every single time. It's a blast
every time.
We hope to one day.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, one day we will for sure all be in the same room doing an episode, and it's gonna be the fucking best time ever.
Well, no, we're gonna get,
and we will have a permit.
Yeah,
we will have a permit, and we can have sex with our microphones. Or whatever.
That's interesting. Yeah.
It's just
KK's into it. I think
like
he's
the
been podcasting a long time.
Right. It's like a fleshlight microphone combo. Yeah. There you go. It's already.
Look at Addy. He's disgusted. He's like, oh no.
He loves it. He fucking loves it. He's been doing podcasts with me for nearly 3 years.
I was just gonna say he's
true.
100% used to this by now. Yeah,
this is true.
Sometimes he'll be like pretend or at least immediately, and then he kind of warms up to the joke, but immediately he'll be kind of grossed out by something I say, and then I'm like, don't act like you don't know who I am, because you do. Like, this is, you signed up for this, bitch.
Nothing
Come on.
new, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well,
yeah, exactly.
I am
it's called Rule 34. Just
34.
Is it Rule 34? Is
close,
it? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Look it up.
I had to look it up.
Type in Rule 34, Thanos' glove.
Oh no!
And somebody's doing something.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's either up somebody's ass or somebody's up its ass. Some shit.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
It's someone's being penetrated. Absolutely.
From both sides, maybe.
Well, bless you both.
Okay, so after this, I'm gonna get on the horn with Feige, and I'm gonna tell him about all these ideas, and we'll see what he says.
It's not the Rule 34.
Not that one. No,
Not that.
No. I'm gonna present him with Addy's pitch because I want to see that shit done immediately.
Man.
But again, guys, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it, and like I said, we have a blast every time with you guys. I really cannot wait till the day that we're all in the same room, doing a fucking episode. If
it's gonna happen, boys.
Yes, it is.
Appreciate you.
Whether it's you guys are able to fly out or we're able to fly to you, whatever the fuck it is, I just
swim over.
Whatever. I don't fucking care. I will do something. I'll figure it out.
I'll swim over there.
But yeah. So again,
trust me. I just did my visa for the States. It's easier for you guys to get in here than it is for me to get over there.
100%, dude.
Okay. Well, I got a passport. So.
Especially within the next 4 years. That's for damn sure. Anyway,
have you now or have you ever been kind of situation?
Yeah.
Like, okay, fuck.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah,
well,
did you hear about the cruise that's like 4 years?
Oh yeah. Long? Did you guys hear this?
People are.
So there's a cruise line that's offering a special cruise that's lasting for 4 years, and it's going to tour the entire world and stop at ports, and then it'll return you to America once Trump is done with his presidency. But
oh my god,
the price of this thing is like $800,000 or like $1.2 million
minimum.
Yeah,
there was a thing like 2 years ago where there was something very similar, and people sold their houses to get on that cruise, and then that cruise got canceled.
Oh my god.
No.
800,000. But seriously, the kind of people who have that kind of money lying around are the motherfuckers who voted for
exactly.
it. So
yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Facts, dude.
Yeah.
Straight facts.
It's all you working classes that are going to suffer,
Yeah.
Fucking Horrendous. But anyway, cruises. Maybe someone will have sex with that ship. Awesome.
It's the
There we
Kraken.
go.
Oh, fuck.
He always brings it back. It's like
It's the Kraken.
The Kraken. Oh no! There he is, Eddie, bringing in the fucking bangers there.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. That's the one thing I love about Rex. He always brings it back every single time. Fucking love it. Okay, guys. Well, I mean,
We'll try.
I had a blast. Kiki, and I'm sure you did.
Absolutely.
We hope you guys had as much fun doing this. Addie, I know you were nervous about it, but how do you feel now?
You did great, buddy.
Yeah.
There was nothing to be nervous about, dude. You killed that shit.
I think yours had the most like thought out process.
Hell yeah.
The whole thing.
He had lines,
Yeah.
dude.
I didn't have
shit
dialogue.
was just like,
yeah.
"Wait, what if he does this and this and this?" You're like, he says this. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like in it, dude. I was picturing that shit. Swear to God. But yeah, like I said, again, I can't thank you guys enough. So until fucking next time, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for
Cheers.
gracing
Thanks for
our
having us.
Thank you.
podcast again. All right, guys. Well,
Appreciate you.
them two are all the way out there, but I am with you.
To the end of the line.
All right. Thanks, guys.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Also, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all our new episodes and more.